But here, the lead story, the New York Times, something that got a lot of Democrats talking yesterday. A lot of Democrats. Voters in 5 battleground states favor Trump over Biden.
All right, let's turn back to that. The latest New York Times Siena College survey, which shows Donald Trump leading President Joe Biden in 5 of 6 battleground states, won by then-candidate Biden in the last election. If the election were held today, the poll shows registered voters in Arizona would go for Trump by 5 points, 49% to 44%. In Georgia, Trump's lead 6 points, 49% to 43%. In Michigan, Trump holds a 5-point advantage, 48 to 43. In Nevada, Trump leads Biden by 11 points, 52 to 41. And in Pennsylvania, Trump leads by 4 points, 48 to 44. The only battleground state Biden would retain, according to the poll, is Wisconsin. There, he leads Trump by 2 points, 47 to 45. Voters in those states also say they trust Trump more than Biden to handle most key issues. On the economy, Trump is favored by 22 points.
Look at that. I mean,
on immigration,
22 points. Joe Biden just was, just announcing GDP of over 4%.
Immigration, the lead is 12
below
points.
4%. It's pretty crazy.
On handling the Israel-Hamas war, Trump holds an 11-point edge over Biden.
In that case, of course, Donald Trump praising the terrorists, praising Hezbollah, and attacking Israel.
And on national security, Trump's lead is 12 points. Biden is favored by 9% on the issue of abortion.
Let's bring in right now the founder and director of Nonpartisan Center for Politics at the University of Virginia, Larry Sabato, and also NBC News managing editor in Washington, Carol Lee. Larry, we're so glad you're here because, well, I had a lot of people calling me yesterday and texting me yesterday. They were all in a lather. It's almost like they thought the election was in a couple of weeks instead of a year. And I know that you always keep things like this in proper perspective. I've got to say, a couple numbers eye-popping here. One that I'm holding up in the New York Times is Nevada, a double-digit lead for Donald Trump. That certainly speaks to younger voters, people of color, Hispanics breaking away from Joe Biden. And also the other number, of course, 22% point lead when it comes to economics. Obviously, the Bidenomics argument sort of fell on deaf ears, didn't it?
Yeah. And you know, what you said first really matters. One thing I've learned over the years, and not just since 2016, is that Democrats actually believe poll numbers and think they're predictive. Republicans dismiss them all and get angry about it and then go out and do whatever they're going to do. There was a lot of panic, and it's really unjustified, although the poll, while I could quibble with some of the numbers, and I have, and I will if you want me to, the poll is a useful warning to Democrats about the job they have to do. And the fact is they have their work cut out for them. The economy is the key to all that. Look, yes, it's 2 presidents, but one is a former president, all right? The other one is the incumbent president. American presidential elections are almost always about the incumbent president, and even a former president as deeply flawed as Donald Trump is the alternative that people turn to if they're upset at the incumbent president about A, B, C, D, E, F. And the economy is most of it. It's not all of it, but it's most of the reason why Biden is having the troubles that he has. Fortunately for him, the election's a year off. It takes a long time for people to absorb new economic realities and new numbers and new trends because they don't believe them at first. They don't feel them at first. Give them enough time.